Hey, yo, what it do, what it do? Hey, yo, let me say this. Let me explain something. Then I'm going to tell you why I'm saying this. And I'm going to have to keep reiterating this because there's some black people and poor white people who just, I don't know where they're getting their information from. And the gentleman who said this seemed like a very smart, intelligent guy. He was doing an interview, and the guys didn't correct him. They seemed like they was intimidated. But I'm going to say this right here. The reason why I'm telling you this is because there are three branches of government. And first of all, the Congress, 200, 300 of these people from different states have to vote. Okay, they have to vote to make a bill turn into a law. Now, they have to vote, and it has to be enough of them, a majority of them, to agree on something, which they couldn't do the last 8 years almost. They just couldn't agree on nothing. But anyway, that's why they stayed at home all the time and got paid in D.C. to do nothing. So now they have to send it over to the Senate, and then the Senate take a vote. If it's 50-50, then the vice president have to vote on whatever side they're going to vote on. So if it's 50 Democrats and 50 Republicans, and the vice president is a Republican, they probably going to be the 51 for the Republicans. If it's a Democrat, they're going to be 51 for the tiebreaker for the Democrats. Then once it get through all that arguing and bickering, then it goes to the president to just sign it into law. Then nobody can change that. The president can't even change that. The president can only change an executive order. Like if Biden would have come in after Donald Trump and wanted to change an executive order, he could. Like President Obama did, like Trump did all of Obama stuff. That's why we didn't have no pandemic plan, because Trump told his people, I'm not using Obama's plan because he a black man and it ain't shit. Not that some white people, doctors and stuff probably put it together. Trump just said because Obama made it, I'm not going to use it. And so the epidemic came and he had no plan. A lot of people died. The way the stimulus checks came about was because a lot of stores and businesses had closed down because of this pandemic. And the Democrats said in Washington, D.C., in the Congress, and it's mainly the Congress, said we need to help the American people, the everyday average person. We need to give them some money. So the Republicans said, no, they're going to be all right. We don't have it in the budget. The Democrats would not quit. So they got the majority in the Congress, and that's how they had the one vote in the Senate. That's how they was able to pass that first stimulus check. They wanted to give $2,000, but they only gave $1,200 because the Republicans said, we're not going to agree to $2,000. And you're going to need a few Republican votes in the Congress. So the Democrats had to just give in and say, okay, we'll do $1,200. So they sent the $1,200. The second check was about for $600. And basically they had to do the same thing. The Republicans didn't want to give no more money. They didn't want to get a second check. They even wanted to give, I think, another $2,000 or $1,200. The Democrats say, no, we'll do $600. We'll do $600 this time. We'll do half of the $1,200. So the Democrats gave in again with no backbone. They just gave the fuck up, and they agreed to the $600. They said $600 is better than nothing. Now, here's where Donald Trump came in and said, I want to take credit for all this. So he told the Treasury Department, which, trust me, do this for me. Look at a dollar bill, $20 bill, $30 bill, $50 bill. You'll see the name of the Secretary of Treasury on the money. The name of the Secretary of Treasury and I think the Treasury, whoever the head of the Treasury, their name will be on the dollar, on the money. Whoever name at this time, like 20 years ago, it would be somebody who was under Bush or Clinton, like whoever the treasurer at that time, their name gonna be on their money for that period. Donald Trump told the treasurer dude, because the executive branch run the treasury. He told the treasury guy who was working for him, I forgot his name, put my name on the check. So everybody will think I gave them the money. Donald Trump did not give the American people no money. Somebody said on an interview on a podcast on Cam Capone that Donald Trump, the only president to give Americans a check. That's not true. The United States government, with the insistence of the Democrats, gave America that check. I don't know why nobody don't understand that. Donald Trump did not give nobody nothing, but rich people a tax break. But the three branches of government, the legislative, the judicial, and executive, now Donald Trump has mostly power over all three because he has a lot of people in those branches that owe him favors. So he probably going to have more power than most presidents this next 4 years. But that's how you got the stimulus check. Because of COVID in the first place, and then the Republicans didn't want to give Americans no money at all, no help. You know, all of a sudden they came up with PPEs and PUPs and PATs and POLs. Money came out of the fucking sky, fell out like out of the trees. But they never had no money. They always cry broke in Washington, D.C. That's one thing I wanted to cover. Peace.